Hey, what's going on? It's James Canzanella, your Affilio hero, and in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is going over some landing page tips and tricks. Now, it's very important that you get a high quality landing page, not only high quality, but high converting. Because think of it this way, if you're running traffic to an opt-in page and it's converting at 40%, that's not that bad, depending on your standard industry or what the standards of that industry is. However, if you were going to go ahead and double that, that's literally going to allow you to double your business. You're getting double the amount of leads without, with pretty much just making a few tweaks. If you're doing paid advertising, you're getting double the amount of leads, with paying the same amount. And because of that, you can literally double your business. You just have to focus on a few things. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So first and foremost, let's dive right into it. I'm using ClickFunnels for all of my landing pages. And the first tip is pretty much going to be use a template. So regardless of if you're using ClickFunnels, if you're using lead pages, if you're using whatever pages, if you're using WordPress, OptimizePress, I don't care what it is, templates will really help you get up and running very quickly. The cool thing about affiliate marketing, internet marketing, online business, whatever it's going to be, is that the faster you can get up and running, the faster you can get results, the faster you can tweak it, the faster you can make profits, make revenue, build your list, whatever it's going to be. So I always recommend using templates. There's a ton of them here. And what I always talk about is simplicity is best. I feel like some of these are just overdoing it, especially a lot of the really in-depth ones. So we can actually use one of the ones that I normally do just to kind of give you an idea. I usually use this one for an example. Should I use that one again? Let's go with a different one. So where is that other one? I think it's further down. This one, let's use this one, select template. Okay, what I'm going to do is edit page. Okay, so we talked about using a template. Simplicity is one of the best when it comes to opt-in pages. Like, you don't want to confuse your target audience. Not everyone is as savvy as you when it comes to a landing page. Like, that this is for obviously exchanging like a lead magnet for an email. Everyone doesn't know that, all right? So keep that in mind. Just imagine like someone doesn't know what a lead capture page is, a landing page. They've never been to one of these before. So you don't want to make it with a ton of different, things that they can do. You don't want to have like ads on it. You don't want to have, videos playing out. Well, video isn't the worst, but I don't prefer them unless maybe it's a webinar or something. Either way. So this I don't need at the top. I'm just going to delete this because it's a placeholder. So first and foremost, if you notice this, pretty much everything is above the fold. Okay, so what do I mean by fold? Right now you can see my entire screen aside from like the URL bar, which doesn't matter. But the fact of the matter is when everything is above the URL bar, you don't need to scroll like this, right? This isn't a big deal. There is a little scroll. If I was actually using this one, I would just trim everything up where I'd move this up higher, move this up higher, move this, probably delete this. So you wouldn't even need to scroll. I don't even want to give the option of my targeted audience to scroll, just so everything is right there in front of them. They don't have to move. Everything's right in front of their face. It's going to be as easy as possible. I can't stress that enough. Make it as easy as possible for the person to do what you want them to do. In this case, it's going to be giving away a free lead magnet, okay? So everything above the fold. Next, what's probably one of the biggest sections on this? All right, you might say like the box here because it sticks out. You got white with the yellow. Yellow, wow, James. Are we colorblind today or what? White with the orange, okay. Similar to yellow, maybe, actually. I mean, there could be a case for yellow. Anyway, I'm done. Okay? But, however, one of the most important aspects is going to be the headline. I always talk about the headline. Ooh, hello, Grammarly. Look at this. They got a lot of, what's it called? Jeez, I get distracted so easily. Anyway, this is going to be the most important part. So you want to make sure you focus on this. Now, when it comes to your niche, you're going to have to do a little research. If you're not too familiar with the niche, you got to see what's popular. What are people looking for? I once heard the person say, the people coming to your landing page should literally want to crawl through glass just to get to what you have. That's quite the extensive or creative, I don't know what you want to call that, mental imagery, but the fact of the matter, it needs to be something that they really, really, really want. Where if it was like something they had to download and they were on their mobile phone, they would have to run to their desktop just to download it and like unzip it and watch a video or something, okay? So let's change this. There's a lot of ways to do this. You can do how to awesome without suck. This is just a really good headline formula. Like the one I have right now, I believe, isn't even like how to awesome with a suck. It's pretty much I'm telling you exactly what you're getting, okay? That's just another great way to do it. But if you wanted to use a headline formula, you could do something like this. Also above this, what I like doing, let me copy this. And let's move this up. We can move this down a little. And sure. So you do like free PDF reveals. Or what I like doing, I like saying cheat sheet. Cheat sheet kind of is a little sexier of a term. It's kind of like saying, like, you know, you're getting the good stuff. It's going to be really quick. It's not going to take a long time to digest. And aside from this, you could probably move this up a little bit more. That's already at the top. This is at the top, so let's go here. There we go. Move this up. Gorgeous. Something like that, okay? So free cheat sheet reveals how to awesome without suck. So let's say we're in the golf niche. How to hit 300-yard drives without swinging harder. How about that? Now there's a good one. I actually used to be able to hit it over 300 yards. That was when I played a ton. And ironically enough, it wasn't by like swinging out of my shoes. So like if I actually knew how to do that, or if you knew how to do that, whatever it is, obviously you have to know how to do. But if someone saw this and they're like, okay, or you could say something like this. There we go. How I hit 300-yard drives. So it's more of like a case study. Okay. So if I was doing golf, I could do something like this. And just to like prove to them, I would literally take a video of me showing my effortless swing, hitting it 300 yards. Now I'm going to say, now I'm going to walk you through the tips of how I did it. Okay. It could be a cheat sheet. It could be a video in this case, but obviously, you know, you would change that around. And this usually is a little bit extra. Okay. This can be an objection breaker. It could be an extra bonus. Or you can even do an extra call to action. That is another tip. You want to provide a call to action. Remember what we talked about before? A lot of people coming to this page, they might not even know what a landing page is. They're like, what do I do here? What's going on? Okay, make it as simple as possible. Because what happens is they move to the top of the page, their eyes move up, move down, 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 down. It's pretty much following steps. You're letting them know what they're getting. There's a very big benefit towards what they want. A little bit extra or a call to action. You know, get started right away. Download, let's say like the cheat sheet. Click here to say down. I'll do download now. Download. Okay, let's just like save this anyway, because that thing's saying something funky. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. Call to action. And so a little bit extra would be like, you know, you could do bonus. You know, see how, or like say like bonus video. See 300 yard drives in action. Okay, I'm just making something up here. Aside from that, what I've done before, for example, I was giving someone like how they can achieve this and this, and for example, I had a bonus, get like a done for you funnel with it. You know, that could be something a little bit extra. So let's save this. Hi. Keeps asking me to change that, so there we go. And there's going to be two more things I want to talk about. So one is going to be the two-step opt-in. For some odd reason, I've tested this a ton. It's pretty much always come out better, although you can split test it if you want. It's having a two-step opt-in. So what happens here, you're getting a micro commitment. So when someone clicks here, it's going to drop down a box. And once that happens, what you can actually do is, here, I'll show you. Let's preview. So click here to download now, and boom. So let's edit this part because I do have some tips when it comes to that. So let's see, open the pop-up. Let's see settings. There we go, show pop-up. That's what it looks like. Let's edit pop-up settings. Okay, so first and foremost, when it comes to this, you do not have to use the full name or first name and last name. What I've noticed is that the more information that you're going to get people to ask, you know, to give to you, the less your conversions or lower conversions are going to be, which isn't good. The one caveat is going to be if you're doing webinars and say you want the first name, so when they're typing in, asking questions and so on and so forth, I can see it there. Or maybe if you're doing like direct mail where you actually need their full name and their address, but that's going to be completely different. This is just for a lead magnet, just for getting emails. So just want to look at the email address. What we can do is add a new row. Let's do one column row, and then we can drag this in here so it takes up the full width. And then for this, I like get instant access, assuming it's going to be on the next page, instant access. And then what I like doing, another call to action, enter your best email below. I can make this a little smaller so it doesn't take up as much space. gorgeous. Let's hit save. You can close that out. Let's hit preview. Okay, so free cheat sheet reveals how I hit 300-yard drives without swinging harder. Plus, you get a bonus video of how you can, like, this I would definitely work on. Like, I'm not positive. This is just an example where if you had something bonus. Then it says, get started right away. Download the cheat sheet. Click here to download now. I've talked about this before where I've seen people comment on ads where it says exactly what you need to do. Like, click on this to download. And people are asking, how do I get my cheat sheet? How do I get my free video? How do I get this? How do I get that? It's helpful that there's an arrow here that actually helps a little. So anyway, click here to download now. As we talked about, now they know exactly what they need to do. Enter your best email below. Okay, so someone would enter their best email below. You could even put to get your cheat sheet instantly. And then, of course, they would click on this, get instant access. It goes to the next page, and that's where you deliver everything. Okay, so that in a nutshell are some of the best tips and tricks when it comes to getting a really high converting, high optimized landing page / squeeze page, whatever you want to call it. Let's go over everything once again. First and foremost, use a template. Once you have templates, you can actually save them. Even if you're using like HTML, you could like save a page and then literally just change around the headline and the stuff after, okay? You don't have to go nuts with it. Just get it out there, get it running, get some results, then you can test and tweak it, okay? Simplicity is the best. This is not super sexy. This isn't like I went to someone, I'm like, oh, do a great brand makeover. Who cares about that? Brand isn't as important as people make it out to be. Okay? Even Russell Brunson once said that like brand is more of like an ego thing. You can still go out there, you can still make conversions, you can still make commissions, you can still make sales, even with the most simple of simple things. In my opinion, it's not as big of a deal as people make it out to be, especially if you're a beginner. Brand is not something you should be focused on. You should be focusing on getting leads, making sales, making commissions, making conversions, making bonus pages, and so on and so forth. The brand stuff can come later. You need to focus on getting out there and making sales, commissions, and so on and so forth. Okay. Aside from that, everything above the fold. If you notice right here, I can't scroll. There's no scroll bar. That's awesome. There's nothing else to distract the user right now, and it's going to be pretty simple when they go from up to down exactly what they need to do. Okay. Headline is the most important. When I was running Facebook traffic, Facebook ads, I did 3 different headlines. One converted almost at 80%. The other 2 was like 70, 72, 73% around there. I don't remember exactly, but one was significantly better. And all I did was change the headline. It pretty much talked about the same thing, but I just wrote it in 3 different ways because you never know which one's going to convert better until you actually do it, okay? Next tip is providing a call to action. We have that right here. Click here to download now. You can pretty much put that anywhere you want, but this is actually a good spot for it. Then, of course, we have the 2-step opt-in. This is just a micro commitment. In my testing, this is proven to help really increase your conversions. I highly recommend it. Then, of course, asking just for the email, especially when it comes to a lead magnet and so on and so forth. This is something where it's pretty simple. If you've ever seen those before where you have to enter in your first name, your last name, your email. You got to do where you live, your country, your road, your pet's name, your goldfish name, your blood type, your favorite cereal. It's like, oh my God, who has time for all this? It's pretty obvious. The more hoops someone has to jump through, the less conversions you're going to get. So I'm sure that's pretty easy for you to see. I just recommend the email. I mean, what are you going to do with the name? Just you could say like, hey, name, and the automated emails. It's like they know it's going to be automated anyway. So that's about it. I hope you got something out of this. If you enjoyed this video, you want to see some more marketing / affiliate marketing / online business / internet marketing videos, be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this. If you got at least one golden nugget out of it. And of course, if you'd like a free cheat sheet, you can actually see what I use for my landing page. Feel free to click the link down below. Actually, go ahead and download it. It's really awesome. There's plenty of great recurring offers that you can use to make recurring commissions and passive income. All right, that's about it. I'm James Canzanella. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.